Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. Today I'm going to go through a book, a very interesting book, a controversial sort of topic, a painful topic for many people, and the book is entitled Recovering from Emotionally Immature Parents, and is written by an author named Lindsay Gibson and was published on the 1st of May 2019. And this book provides guidance for those dealing with the effects of having emotionally immature parents. So the first key point that comes from this book and from this author is where we look at understanding what emotional immaturity actually is. And we need to educate ourselves about emotional immaturity to recognize its impact on your upbringing. Understanding the characteristics of parental emotional immaturity helps you process your experience and address any lingering issues that you may have. So the author here talks about the importance of setting healthy boundaries and to establish and maintain clear boundaries with emotional immature parents. You need to communicate your limits assertively, not aggressively, not rudely, not loudly, but assertively, to protect your emotional well-being and reduce the impact of their behaviour on your life. You've got to tell them to back off if what they're doing is causing you grief. And not all parents understand that they're causing grief, because parenting doesn't come with a rule book, and a lot of the parenting skills that parents have been inherited from their culture, from their background, from their families, from their friends, from the TV shows that they grew up with, and they may not understand the damage that is being caused by the style that they have adopted and adapted. So it's important for you to advocate for yourself and to advocate for your brothers and sisters, relatives, friends, and anybody else who you may be with or be responsible for. The third point that comes from this author is that we need to develop self-compassion to look after our own well-being. Don't get me wrong, I had very, very good parents who raised me in a way which got the best out of me. But I have seen and I have been privy to examples where children have grown up in families where the parenting styles may not have been as optimal and as effective as what they could be. So what we're doing through this book is we're reaching out to those people and trying to help them deal with their past and deal with any lingering issues that they may have, and to help them grow out of it, heal themselves, and maybe become better parents and better grandparents themselves as well. So the call to action from this book is to develop self-compassion and to practice self-compassion to counteract any internalized negative beliefs from your upbringing is the key message. And what the author is saying, is we need to treat ourselves constantly to kindness and understanding, acknowledging that you deserve care and respect, even though you may not have received it in your childhood, through your parents, your relatives, your schooling, your friends, who knows? But we are, or may have been, surrounded by others in our environments who may have been immature emotionally and caused irrevocable damage. So we need to, according to this author, engage our inner child and get our inner child to work. And to do this, we need to connect with our inner child through therapeutic exercises or journaling, writing it down, thinking about it, expressing it, getting it out of the system in order to address unmet needs and unresolved emotions from your childhood, to foster the healing that you deserve and the emotional growth that you need. The author then goes on to talk about the importance of building and reaching out to a support network, a network that could be made up of professionals, a network that could be made up of friends, relatives, siblings, cousins, school friends, work friends, you name it. You just don't know where the help is going to come from and the support is going to come from in your life. But if you don't reach out, if you don't ask for it, then chances are you won't get it as well. So we need to surround ourselves by supportive, understanding people who respect our boundaries and offer us encouragement. And strong support networks help you feel validated and supported as you navigate recovery. So once again, there is some homework from this book. We need to address our issues by taking action, by taking proactive action, and not just sitting and waiting for help to arrive. The author then talks about the importance of cultivating and curating emotional independence, and we need to develop skills for emotional self-reliance, such as self-soothing techniques and emotional regulation techniques. So there are things we can do, there are things that you can do to help yourself get over, through and under whatever is holding you back, whatever is causing you grief, whatever is hurting you. And we need to build emotional independence to help us manage our feelings and our reactions and our triggers without relying too much on others. So once again, we've just gone through a number of practical hacks from the book entitled Recovering from Emotionally Immature Parents, to offer us and others actionable strategies for addressing the impact of emotionally immature parenting or emotional immature school teaching, to help foster personal growth and building healthier relationships. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. Everything can be forgiven. Everything can be forgotten. Everything can be re-established and fixed. But it takes effort. And that effort can come from you and you alone. You need to take the journey on your own, but of course in a supportive and loving environment, which you can only tap into by reaching out to it. Anyway, take care everybody, wishing you all the best. The jacaranda trees are just phenomenal this time of year. Come down to the harbour and just enjoy the beauty of this magnificent city of Sydney. Bye for now.